So, hi all. Hope I'm audible to everyone.
Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I had given an assignment to check it out those queries in your respective software. So, have you tried it? I have seen that few of them have responded in the group saying that yes, this is how it goes on and all. Yeah, so I want to quickly go through those queries first. So then I'll come back to the normal discussion. Okay, so just kindly observe everyone. I think there are only 36 today. Maybe they'll be joining or something like that. Let us start. However, the recording will be shared to everyone. So, if in case your friends are joining late, just kindly inform them tomorrow before attending the session. They have to complete the recording and should be attentive, because again addressing the same doubts and all, it is again a waste of time, right? So it is an individual doubt. Let us have interaction of individual clarification. If it is a group doubt for everyone, the same doubt, then addressing it in a group will be helpful. That is the reason I'm telling it. So make sure everybody will be available on time and will be listening to it. See how you build up your habits now. The same thing will continue in the career. When the session is at 7 o'clock, you have to make sure that you will be available. Okay, if I have informed that okay, session cannot be taken, okay, you can carry on with your respective works. But when it is informed that on the previous day also I have sent a message only for today, the timings will be deferred. That means the session will start from tomorrow onwards on the same timing. That is the meaning of that message. 7 o'clock it is told. At least by 6:58, if everybody are available, then if we start the discussions, then both the sides, the whatever rapport has to be built, and then the conversation goes well. If not, somebody will join in between. Whatever I said in the starting, they'll not listen. Why I said that the whatever habit you cultivate now will be carried out throughout is, once you join the IT, there would be a meeting on every Monday, or maybe the 1 week in a week, one day there would be a team meeting. So the meeting will be already, they would have set that meeting prior, and they would have informed that everybody should be available. Now how you are prolonging that, saying that okay, we'll join after 1 minute, we'll join after 2 minutes. No, that will not be appreciated there. Even though you join, they'll not tell you anything upfront, but they will have that in their mind. They'll convey to the HRs, or they'll convey to the team lead, saying that the behavior of this so employee is not good. They will be friendly with you, but all this will happen, and that will be, will affect your career growth. So make a habit. You are future uh, software developer or a software tester. Now you keep that in your mind now only, that you are a developer, you are a tester. So how you have to be in a sessions, or how you have to be in a meeting, the same way you have to behave. And I also have seen students chatting in the language Hindi. It doesn't mean that I don't know Hindi, or I don't know the Kannada or Telugu. I know five languages. I can speak properly in all five languages. But the thing is, why I always suggest, in a day one also, one student was asking me the doubt in Hindi. See, it's not wrong. I understand. But if you are doing it in Hindi today now, the same thing will continue in the interview also. It's okay if you are making a mistake, but try to speak in English. No, how much you speak, you will learn. If you feel that no, I cannot speak in English, no, I cannot text in English, good, that one student was address whatever he or she was addressing in that group, it is correct. Whatever they are conveying, it is correct. But why they can't do it in English? That is my concern there. So try to communicate in English as much as possible. No, ma'am, whatever you conveyed, I understood, but I'm not able to tell that in English. You personally contact me, I'll guide you how you have to improvise yourself in English. Okay, so let's move on. I think everybody are revising, preparing for interviews. Is that anybody are waiting, let the course complete, then I'll start preparing? Anybody here like that? Have you started preparing resumes? Yesterday I gave one instruction: LinkedIn account, if it is not created, please do create. I hope everybody has the LinkedIn account. Kindly response. Great. Yes. So your daily task, the moment you wake up, you see WhatsApp, you see Instagram, you see Facebook, you see other chatting application. No, for certain days until you get the job, see the LinkedIn. In the LinkedIn, there are many communities, there are many groups, there are many professional people who post up few technical things. Again, there also unnecessary things will be there, just avoid that, but our concentration should be on completely technical part. So just go through that. Wherever you find Java, wherever you find testing, just observe how the posts are created, what are the terms they are using. Those terms are very much important. You can add those terms in your resumes when you are going to the interview by learning those terms. Doesn't mean that, okay, somebody have posted with the microservices, okay, I'll also put the fancy word in my resume and I'll go to interview. No, you should first learn what is it, then put it in your resume. Whatever you give it in your resume, in your profile, the same thing will be asked in the interview. So avoid lies in your resume. Just whatever truth, that is whatever you know, only that much you put. In Java, core Java, that too only encapsulation, only the pillars, only mention only that. Okay, good at Java, mainly the topics like you can just mention good at object oriented programming language, Java, good at pillars of Java, something like that, so that you give the hint to the interviewer so that he can pick up the question from that. No interviewer will previous day sit up, okay, tomorrow interview I should prepare on this question set, I will ask this question for this student, this is question. Nobody will prepare like that. Whatever you will be answering, whatever is there in your resume, from there only he or she will be framing the question. So make a habit, whatever you put it in your resume, it should be true. Like you should know those technologies. Okay. Yeah, I'll just share the screen. Hope the screen is visible to all.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So on the previous day, today I have shared one document where I have given one assignment. I have told that please check the insertion, like this, create this table. After creating, just check it out by inserting these values. If you are getting a success message, okay, somewhere maintain it. Okay, the success output of this is success. If you are getting an error message, try to check why it is error, why you are not getting that output. This is what I told you to analyze. Whatever comes to your mind, just maintain that as a note, is what I have told. If you have completed, very good, but if you have not completed, at least have an idea why those things are happening. I'll just quickly go through this. So only I told before coming to the session, you have to practice, revise and come back. Who have done, it will help for them. Who have not done, I'm telling you, now you will understand, but you will definitely forget in the future classes. So make a habit, whenever I give the assignment, at least take out your 10 minutes of your time. 7 o'clock class, okay, 6:45 you sit. Just see what is the assignment, what is the questions, try to solve it. Okay. Yeah. I have to be creating the table. Okay, I have created. What are the columns? Name, ID, age, salary, and is married. One student, one of your friend was asking in a group, ma'am, can I neglect this default constraint? Should I have to mandatorily write this in my table creation? Again, I'll come to that point. See, I have created a primary key, not null, check constraint, and the default constraints. Few constraints I have used in my table creation. Is it that I have to use 100%? No. When it is necessary, I have to be using it accordingly. Now, I have to tell this ID should be unique, should be not null. And also I will be using this ID in further tables. Then that referencing I should be creating. If I have to be creating, then I have to make sure that instead of telling unique, not null, using only those two, I cannot achieve referencing. So what I did, I overcame and I have written primary key constraint over there. So this will do my task. No, ma'am, I am not happy with the primary key. I will remove it. You can remove it. I'm not telling no. Who will face issue in the further table creation? Ma'am, what is the issue? I'll create one more table. I'll create separate IDs for that. Okay. But when you are retrieving, I want Naveen's salary. There would be 100 Naveen. Which Naveen you will select? Correct. If it is only 10 employees in a company, you can easily identify which Naveen. But you will not go to such a company where only 5 or 10 people will be there. You will go to such a company, 500,000 employees will be working over there. In that case, a database, when they are creating, they cannot only consider these names. They have to give a ID. You being a database engineer, see, I told you, right? When you are sitting in a SQL class, think you are a database engineer. You are handling the data. So if you have to create a data, what are the rules you have to keep? That is how you have to think. So in that case, if I am not making primary key, there is no problem for others. The problem is for you only. Suddenly you have to retrieve some values. You will face lot of difficulties. You should sit and analyze those thousands candidates, I mean 1,000 employees. Okay, the Naveen, how many Naveens are there, then their own salary. If in case, if you don't have the referencing, if you don't have the unique ID for each employees, so I made it as primary key. Now my job will be easy. Easily I can identify with their ID numbers. First I can get which Naveen. They will never give you, or they'll never ask you with the name. They always ask you the details with the ID numbers. So I want ID number 2 details, employee number 2 details, employee ID 2 details, and easily you can just fetch in the data. Next comes not null. So again, not null is an optional, but usually a name will not be empty, no? So we will make a habit of writing that as not null. Age, age should be greater than 18. This is optional. You want to keep it in your table, you can do it. Ultimately, if there is no employee below 18, and I will not enter. Why I have given this particular syntax here is, you being a data engineer, you will be adding up the data, means you will be storing up the data. One employee may be called as Suman. I am highlighting here his details you are adding. So what happens when you're filling up his age? He is above 18, or his age is equal to 18, but by mistakenly you typed 16. If in case you have not given this check constraint there, whatever you have entered, it will accept. Means it will store 16. Then what will happen? You have to again go back to the table, again alter the value, and all the circus will take place. Instead of that, first only if you give the proper condition constraint in the table creation, by mistake also if you give 16, it will not accept. It will tell, please give the proper value. You are breaking the rule of check constraint. You are violating the rule of check constraint. Like this, it will give the prior information so that you will not make a mistake. Okay, then comes the salary. I have not kept it, so based on the requirement we can keep the constraint. And he is married. Only to give an example, I have taken the default constraint here. No ma'am, I will remove this. It's okay, you can remove the constraint. Can we give multiple constraint to one column? Not null. Yes, you can give. There is no restrictions. According to your requirement, you can give. Not null and unique together, that work is done by primary. No, I will remove this primary and I can put unique, not null together here. Then, okay, I have not null here. Can I put a check condition? Again, in few situations, it depends. Whatever you are giving a check condition will be on the new number, and whatever value you are telling for not null, if it is a character, the data types mismatches. So you should see and accordingly frame it. Okay, try with an example, you will understand, because whatever I will give as an assignment, the further class assignment, in that 4 questions are like that. So you will get to know, but until you reach to that assignment, I want you to try with that same one. So I'll give the question there, I will ask you to put multiple constraints. So you'll get to know in that. Okay. Coming back to this, yeah, I am asking here, insert the value as a atom, and there was a question, ma'am, each time you are giving the drop table a statement, is that problem, is that something like, if we execute that drop table, the table only will not be there, then don't you think it's a problem for upcoming classes if you have to refer for a particular table? Again, we should create, this was a question. See, these are the sample tables I'm asking you to create only for exercises, only to get used to it. But if you just leave like that, simply your memory will be wasted. So I don't want that to happen. If you have successfully created and understood all the queries, executions, and their success message and the error message, then you can delete this table. No, you have some doubt, just keep the table as it is. Clear your doubts, then you drop the table. Okay. Yeah. Coming back to this, the information default, I have few more information to tell about the default. Here I have given you only a very minute information, that is only the syntax of default. Check, not null, primary key, there should be no problem. Even the unique, there should be no problem. But coming to the default and foreign key, there are a few more additional points which you have to understand. We'll get back to that. Okay. In salary, there isn't a constant not null, but it's not accepting the null value. A good question. When you're trying to give empty value, means if you're not passing anything for a salary, even though I have not told explicitly not null, it is working for not null only. I'll explain you this. How the table creation we have done just now, it is all about, maybe I'll just describe table atom. Just a moment. Can you see here? So this is nothing but description of table. There is a command called as DESC, which means description of table. Description, and whatever table name if you give, that particular table information it will give. Okay. So the table name is atom. The columns names are this. The data types I have used is this. And what is the length I have given this much. Precision I have not mentioned. Decimal numbers. Okay. And the scale, I will come to that point. Again, primary key, only one, that is ID I have given. And even though you tell, you don't tell, it has given, clicked on this, it should accept the nullable. About the nullable, again, we'll come back to the point. We have to speak about the function in the upcoming class. I'll tell you about this nullable. But observe this. Even though I have not told not null, it will still will not allow you to accept some value over there. You cannot keep it empty over there. Why? Because of this feature. So what is this? We will understand in the later part. Okay. So this command I wanted to tell you. So whenever you create the table, before you exit, like after inserting the value, just see this description of a table so that you will get some idea about it. Okay, you have created the employees table that I have sent the assignment on the day 1 or day 2. Employees, departments, and one more some job grade, something like that. 3 tables a day we created. I gave the queries, right? That description also you see. There are also few ideas you will get. Okay. Yeah. Coming back to this, I have how many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What I'm entering here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there should be no problem. It will accept, and accordingly the value is getting stored. Coming to the second one, I have told ID is a primary key. So I am using a different ID, no problem. Name I am giving, no problem. Age I am giving, okay. After that, I am also giving the value of salary, and then I am just giving the empty value. See, now I told a default value should be no. Okay. But did I give the information other than the no, it should accept only as no. I didn't tell anything. I just told default value should be no. If user is giving any other thing than the no, it should accept. I didn't give any condition over there other than default. So if I give a empty value, a space also it should accept, the empty value also it should accept. Because what I have told, only no is a default value. Rest of the things is what? Anything I can give other than that. Whatever user will give, you accept. If he is not giving anything, the default value should be no. Okay. That is the meaning of this. Next, 3, Suman. And as it is values we have, so no issues here also. Here also 5 values. Here comes the information. The more about the data types we'll understand. The third information is what? Fourth, what is it? Okay, age. 22.77. Nobody will enter like this. So only for you to make realize about the integer I have given. 22 point after decimal I have given 3 digits. Where, which means I have told the value which I'll be using is integer, but I have given the decimal one number here, which means it will consider by making the round off and it will convert it to 23. Just let me check. I'll run this. So whose name? Rupa. Rupa age is 22.777. So what your machine did? Oh, he has given the decimal number. So let us know, because I have told integer only I'll consider. So what it did, it has made a round figure and it has given you the 23. If the decimal number after decimal, if it is less than 5, then it will make it as 22 only. So data types we will understand later. So I'll keep it pending as of now. Then the salary and the is married status is given, fine. The question here is, I hope you have executed this. First time when you have executed the ID number 5, Aarti 23 and first values, it would have been executed. There is no issue. But when you have executed the second 5 statement, definitely you would have got an error message, right? Okay, the first 5 will not be accepted. Good. It is not enclosed within this single quote. All right. Okay. Here I'll just mention it. It is error because of single quote or string value not defined properly. Okay. Good. And the second one will get executed. What if I'll just copy the same thing and I'll give the 5 and I'll give Kishore. Will this run? Can you see the error message? Very good, Kiran. So it says unique constraint. You are breaking the rule. Whenever you see this error message, no, unique constraint violated means you are breaking the rule of unique constraint, unique protocol. You should understand that. Okay. Either the primary key or the unique constraint, you are breaking that. So you should never ask. Now onwards, whenever you see this message, immediately you should go to that column values, insert values, and you should check, oh, this is the mistake here. I should overcome. See how you will learn a technology. Even I am from the different background. When I started learning the technology, I started analyzing the things like this. Okay, if I have to learn something, first error message. Whenever error, usually you would have also done in your engineering or in your degrees like this. When you're learning the coding, you would have written a number of lines of code. by hearting or by seeing the book and written. Suddenly, when you see a number of errors, or maybe you would have seen one error in a particular line number 6, line number 7. Hardly what you will do, instead of debugging, you would have removed that line only. So that at least black screen is coming, output is there, partial output, that temporary statement of partial output, this output, that output. No, that is not the right thing which you have to do as a coder, as a programmer, as a technical engineer. You should always learn from the mistakes or the error messages. What is the error message saying? I should understand that, okay, this is the mistake. If somewhere next time, if you get this error message, you should immediately check that and fix it. Okay. Yeah. So next I have the values. Okay. I wanted to tell one more point. What else? Not tell. Okay. If you are told 5 columns and you will be passing up only 4, it will not accept. You should give the complete values. Correct. Okay. I think now you are able to analyze. If you don't give a space, you will get one hyphen, which indicates, oh you shit, I have dropped, I guess. Okay, I don't think so I can display it. You can observe that. See, whenever you have not given a space, there would be a hyphen in the data, which means it consists of some default value. And then if you don't have the hyphen, that means there is some value, space you are giving it here. See, I'm giving some space, which means space is one of the character which you are passing it out. Okay, this is what I wanted to convey from this table creation and all this. If you have executed, fine. In your notes, please maintain that error message and why you are getting that error message. Mark it and keep, so that when you're going to the interview, you can just read out that once and go, so that easily you can remember the things. Yeah, all this we have got it, we have understood. Let me just move out with the further queries. We have employees table. So let me just execute. So I'll just increase this display size. So I'll be getting all such information. How many rows I have? 20 rows. Each time I will not go there and check how many rows are there. Simply I'll tell export, so that I'll get that information. Let me tell open. So here I have the all such information. Yeah, it's visible properly, I guess. I hope everybody are able to see it. Yeah, just keep this in your mind now. I'll go back to the table here. In this table, I would now start using a few operators. Basically, we have the operators in SQL also, like arithmetic operators. We have like this. Arithmetic operators. Which are the arithmetic operators? In your Java, you would have experienced. Usually what we do, yeah, plus, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So for currently, consider only these 4. So these are the arithmetic operators. I would consider one question. Maybe I'll just tell, please give me the information or write a query to print first name, not only first name, along with the salary, but that salary must be incremented by 2000 for every employee. This is what I would tell. Okay, so if this is a question, please understand, I know everybody knows, everybody understood how to handle with the understood the question also. Don't be in hurry. First, it's even though you know, just pay attention. Okay, so I'll just tell, select statement, select clause we have, right? What does it do is it just displays whatever we have. Whatever I say, select ID means it will show ID. Select first name means it will show first name. However we want, it will be keep on showing that information. That's it. Okay. Nothing related to the alteration of data it will do. It will just display. I repeat, when we are writing a few things with respect to select statement, it will only display it but not disturb the table. Okay. So I'll just tell, please print me first name. The first name, let me just go to that. Yeah, first name, how it is given, first underscore name, uppercase, lowercase, no problem. You can go with anything. Along with this, I also want salary. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, I'll just explain and start. Okay, salary, and but the salary should not be displayed. Okay, if I just tell salary, what will happen? It will give me the information directly. So if I say this much, you can see name and salary is coming, but I don't want name and salary. That salary should be incremented by 2000. Means for each employee, for Sachin also 2000 should be incremented, for Vinod also 2000 should be incremented, like that. If that is the case, as simple as that, I am just showing, I am not calculating here, I am only telling, please show me that first name, also show me the salary, but show me the salary by incrementing by 2000. So I'll just tell run. So when I say, you can see that previously it was 24,000, it has added up 26, like, I mean, to 2,000 for each of them. So I'll just go to Paint. So what happened? This is your table. Inside your table, you had 24,000, and you are now saying select and salary. When you say select the salary, immediately control went and it has picked up that 24,000 and it is showing. To show, a temporary memory will be created. Accordingly, it is showing from the temporary memory. Okay. Same thing when I say select salary plus 2000. What is happening? First, your cursor will go fetch that salary, and what it is doing, that same temporary memory it is creating. Inside the temporary memory, whatever the value you had will be taken. For the 24,000, it will add 2,000, and finally whatever added value we have, that it will return in the output. Is it doing any disturbance or alteration to the table? No. This point you should remember. How I can trust, ma'am? I cannot trust whatever you say. For that only, what I'll do is, again, I will execute select star from employees. If I do this, if this salary plus 2000 has affected table, then I should be getting that updated salary. Did I get the updated salary? No, that means it has not disturbed the table. So now you should remember, select statement will not affect your table. Rather, it only displays whatever you are asking. Did you understand about the select statement here? All these days also you are executing the same thing, but you should understand in this way with respect to how the things are getting executed. So if this is the case, as I mentioned, I'll just put on a few more questions here quickly. So I want you to try it out quickly in your, see, again, whatever query I'll ask, there is a 2 options in your chat box. Message to everyone, message to admin. That is only to me. I want you to put it only to me. As if you are like hero, heroines, just don't put all the information in your everyone message. No, because if you do put it, the same thing will copy your friend, your friend also will copy the same thing and he'll also post the same thing. No, let your friends also try, right? So they are also trying. So if you want to help your friends, let them try. After that, even if it is not possible, then you can put it. So if anybody are putting in the for everyone, then next concept I'll ask them to explain. Okay, I'll ask them, I'll give them 1 day timing. I'll also give them the notes. They should prepare and explain. So you want it, you know, you want that to be faced, or you want to put the message only to me, you decide. Yeah, the question is something like this: I want you to print or display first name and annual salary. Same way, I also want first name and also half year salary. Not only that, write a query to display first or last name. Along with that, last name, and along with that, maybe salary by hiking 15%. Yeah, I want you to try these 3 questions now only in your rough note or wherever you want, or in your notepad. And that was query, you should put it only to me in this chat box, not to everyone. If you do put it to everyone, tomorrow one concept you are the one who will be explaining it. I'll just give 2 minutes. Good, I can see many people, Shashi, Kiran, Surbhi, answering. What about others? I want everybody to try. At least first one you should put quickly. Ankur is done. Santanu is done. Others. I can hardly see only one girl doing it. What about others? Busy in cooking, busy in chatting. That chatting, whatever you do, no, that fast you should be putting in here. I don't know, you should improvise your typing skill also. All these are the exercises. Along with the analyzing the answer, you are also improvising your typing skill. So only I told it's like a game. Who will post first? I would be seeing that order. And few people will be there. When I say you put the answer here, no, they'll put that. Now every AI tools they have got it. They'll just copy this, put it in that AI tool, and they'll copy paste that solution. No, I am not checking your AI tool knowledge. I am checking your knowledge, what is there in your brain. So don't do that kind of exercises. You only prove your brain's capacity, not the AI tool capacity. Huh. Okay, great. Okay, you can stop now. I think most of them have got an idea. If you're still struggling, that means you're not fast enough. You have to be little quick while learning, while like analyzing skills. When I'm writing the question, already you should be thinking about it. Okay, first name means first name I should print. Along with that, annual salary means complete month I mean, all the month salary put together. We have to analyze it. That is how you have to start think. And one more information, I have not given the table name here, means which table. But I wanted to tell you this part here. When I say, like, if even in the interview, always they'll not mention that which table and all. You should consider. Hardly it would be in the interview also, employees, departments, student, university, like this tables. By seeing the column names, you can analyze, is it a employee table, or is it the department table, or is it the what type of table they are telling. But 90% of the cases they'll give. But if in case they are not giving it, then you have to analyze and write it. Okay. If it is a practical test, then definitely they would have given you the details of table. But sometimes, only the question they'll ask, you have to share your screen and type only the query. That time, make your mind which table it could be. I cannot tell this is a student table. In student, annual salary will not be there. It is only all about the employee, like that. Okay. Yeah, let me just quickly give a solution for this. As I mentioned, good that I can see most of you have answered it. First name, along with that I should also get salary, but not only salary, I want the complete month salary. If I tell 4 months salary, it is easily I can tell salary into 4. No, I don't want 4 months, I want 12 months also, because I told annual salary. In 1 year 12 months out there, so I should tell I want the 12 months salary. So salary into 12 will be giving me the expected output. And from which table? From employees table. Now, why I said that typing is very much important, you should type fast. Now you only imagine, now I am explaining. While explaining, if I type like this, will you feel happy? Most of them, by the time I complete this query, you will already would have slept over there. Same thing will happen in interview. If you are typing like this, one character, after 1 second, second character, that will happen when you are typing in one finger. Maximum 2 fingers you will use, means this is the case. So no, you should use all the fingers, both the hands. Okay. So I will execute this query. So you can observe, I've got the annual salary here. Same way, I also want half year salary. If it is half year, understood. 12 is a full month, half of it is the 6th. This way also you can do it. Other way also I'll tell. Ultimately, I should get the output. See here. Oh, I think some. Oh, sorry. I have dividing it. I have to multiply. So I'll tell I'm getting the half of the month salary. Similar way, ultimately I should get the output. Okay. I can also tell this way. If not, I can multiply 12, which I'm getting it, and the whole I'll divide by 2. Again, the meaning is just the same. So in the MCQs, they'll give which are the query to extract or extract the data for half year salary. Multiple choice questions. So multiple choice, both are correct. A and B does the activity of that. So I can say here this also is doing my job. So you should understand that way. Just because you know only this format, immediately select one option and say no. You should think. In MCQs you should be very clever enough to tick the answers. You also will do this. If they are not getting the answer, directly compilation error or only error in SQL. If that also they don't know, they'll start doing this inky, pinky, ponky, whichever they. Some people know, they'll keep their god name characters and check. Some people their husband name, their wife name, their girlfriend name, all these activities they'll be doing. That kind of activities will not be cannot be accepted now. By luck also, if you clear the next round, no, they'll ask, okay, you tick this answer, no, can you please explain? They'll ask. So that time you cannot tell I did this kind of activity in the interview. So avoid that kind of thing in the interview. So I tell select last name, along with that salary. But salary I should not print directly, rather salary should be incremented. But how? It should not be incremented by number now with the percentage. You know that percentage means it is 15 percentage means 15 by 100 into the total salary is what I have to calculate. So what I'll do, instead of telling it to be 15%, that is 15 by 100, first I'll tell, consider this 15 by 100 is what? Can I say it is 0.15? Can I tell it as 0.15? Agree all of you? Okay, 0.15 into salary. So what will happen? It will consider the salary multiplied by 0.15. It is currently with the salary it is doing it, but for that I should not be multiplying only this. I should also add up the salary because incrementing I should be doing. So I'll tell whatever solution I'll be getting for the current salary, this is the value, that much of amount plus current salary. They'll not give only the incremented 50%, 15% of salary. They'll give you the 15% along with the regular salary amount. So I should be doing this type of activity here. When I say, I can see that I'm getting the last name and their solution here. Understood? Now, based on this operator, that is arithmetic plus minus subtraction division, if I give you the question, will you be able to solve? One of your friend is asking, after run again, how to modify the salary incrementation? Here I am not modifying the data. I repeat again, it is only displaying. Okay, modifying still we don't know. It is only displaying. If in case 15% is incremented for an employee, how much salary I should be giving? This is the estimation. If I have incremented, how much modification or the data should be modified, that in the modification of data I will be seeing it. Correct. So be saying that we are not playing with the main data. Exactly. Okay. Okay. So today I have assignments for you people that I have around 10 something, some question or some number of questions. If you solve that tomorrow, whatever we do will be easy. If you don't solve that tomorrow, you'll understand. I'm not telling that, but the further queries you will feel difficulty. So I want everybody to solve whatever I'll be sharing it in today's as an assignment. Okay. How to do this in a particular row? Modification. I told no modification still we have not discussed. I'll explain you that. That is other set of completely other topic. I have a manipulation DDL, DML commands to execute. There we will understand one by one. Today, only the arithmetic operators we have understood. Getting doubt is very much important. Again, as I mentioned, topic wise, we are going through it. So by this, I would end up the session. The question which I shared in today's class, they are questions, not query. It is a question. All of you should have to write the queries, and in separate note or in a notepad, please maintain those question and solutions so that when I discuss in tomorrow's session, it will help you out. Tomorrow, I will not explain those queries. One of your friend, I will choose. They have to first let me give the opportunity as a democracy. I will ask yours, one of your friend to explain. Whoever wants to take the initiative, they'll take and they'll explain. If in case nobody is coming to take the initiative, I will go with that. I'll ask, okay, you have to explain, then they'll explain. So let's see who will take that leadership initiative tomorrow, and let's continue with the topic. Okay, I hope that many will take up that initiative to explain, because if you are I don't say, don't never have this mindset, okay, what if I do something wrong, all will laugh or what? No, let them laugh. Who want the job? You are the one who want the job. If you make mistake, I am here to correct it today. If you are making the mistake in the interview, then nobody will correct. They'll just reject you from the interview. So whatever mistakes you will commit, do it in a sessions so that I can correct it. If others are doing the same mistake, then I cannot correct them because they will not be explaining it, right? So have that courage, have that initiative among yourself to speak and explain the things. So prepare well. Whatever we have discussed till date, I want everybody to prepare on that and come. Okay, fine
Ma'am,
then. Yeah.
Hello, ma'am. Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I just wanted to tell you that I am not added that SQL group, so I didn't get any document that you have shared in the group. So can you please add me on that group, or if you can share me the assignment or the raw table you have shared with in the group?
Yeah, sure, sure. I'll share it to you. Just ping me up on my number. You have my number, right?
Ma'am, I don't have your number. Can you please ping me your number so that I can message you?
Yes, yes, I am putting it. See, if you have to be added up to any group, you have to ask Ashu sir. I can only send you the details. Okay. It,
Ma'am, it's if it is possible, then please can you please share me the detail, because I told to the sir, but he said that there was a one previous group now. Then he said all the document will share in this group, but he didn't share yet, so I didn't get it.
okay, please take. I have shared my number. Just keep a high message and tell not receive the documents. I'll share the documents. Whoever not received, please put a message. I'll share it to you. Okay.
ma'am,
Yeah.
actually I have a problem. I installed previously. I installed 21, but yesterday I installed 10G, but it's now saying password and ID is wrong. But same password and ID I've login in Google. It's working.
Okay. Okay. Let me just. I think you have to set up the commands again. Okay. Send me the screenshot what you are getting. I'll rectify it. Whatever steps I say, you just follow that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe share it today by 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. I can address that. Will that be okay?
Okay.
Yeah. If possible, I'll do it today. If not, by 10 or 11 maximum, I'll address that. Okay, keep a message to me. I have shared my number to everyone. If you have not received the documents, keep updates to me so that I can share it, the recordings or whatever. Okay. Fine then, let's halt this session for today. Hope that everybody are improvising on the daily basis. LinkedIn account you have created. The next duty is that you have to update your profiles there. Create one sample resume. Ma'am, I don't know the format. Ma'am, I don't know this, that. Okay, it's okay, no problem. But up to your knowledge, you create whatever knowledge you have by seeing some sample resumes. You please create it. No, after that, changes can be done. So, but first you create some sample. Then here and there, the changes occurred after the resume sessions. You can change. Okay, do that. That means why I'm telling that is once you start preparing a resume, your mind says that means okay, nearby interview is there, then you have to give the interview. So according to that, you will also start preparing also. See, as I mentioned, SQL is just one part of your technology. You also have the other technologies. Please make a time. This hour I'll spend for Java, this hour I'll spend for testing, this hour for the automation, this hour for manual. Like this, organize it and study. One day not possible. Okay, today you study one technology, tomorrow you study another technology. Weekends, Saturday, Sunday, completely revision. Like this only you can plan and you can go on until you get job. Please do this. Once you get the job, if you want the salary, automatically will work. So there I need not come and tell, please revise, please do work. Automatically salary should be there, no, then you will work automatically. But until you get the job, follow the instructions. Okay, so fine then, have a great night. Let's all meet tomorrow. Till then, complete the assignment and come back. Okay, thank you.